it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are testing microfiber sponges against regular beauty blender sponges. This is an actual beauty blender. Beauty sponges vary in shape, brand, size, textures, but I thought that it would be good to test it, the microfiber, against the original beauty blender. This microfiber sponge is from Juno Co. They now are sold at Target. I didn't know that. They came out a little while ago, and I think they were online only for quite some time, and I was very interested in trying them. However, I just didn't feel like buying online, to be honest. And then I stumbled across them at Target. This is the lemon drop sponge. This is the particular shape, flat bottom, tipped top. I don't know, I think they come in different shapes. They come in different colors, blue, pink, yellow, possibly purple. And I think that every shape has a different, or every color has a different shape. These are one of the original microfibers. Now there are a lot of companies that have these flocked or microfiber sponges out. Real Techniques, I think Elf has one. Even Equate, that's sold at Walmart, has one, but we're gonna try this one out. I believe Nikki Tutorials really likes these flocked sponges, or she had a video a long time ago on them. So we're gonna try it out. I'm going to do the original beauty blender on this side. I'm going to do the flocked sponge on this side. I just want to see the difference of application. There might be no difference. There might be a huge difference. I also want to see how much product is on the sponge and things like that. So we're really going to be trying to test these out. I have wet my sponges because that's how I like to apply my foundation with a sponge, is wet the sponge, wring it out, then wring it out again in a paper towel. So they are wet. I also have put primer on my face. The primer that I've used today is the Elf Blurring Primer Serum. It's a good one. I really like it. And I have my foundation all mixed on some aluminum foil. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one side first and then the other side, just because I don't want to paint foundation all over my face and then have one side set a little bit more quickly than the other side. I think this will give it a fair sort of situation. I'm going to paint it on with a foundation brush first, then I'm going to blend it out. That's just how I like to apply my foundation. Alright, so right off the bat, I feel like the microfiber Juno sponge, I feel like it definitely kept a lot more product on my face. I don't feel like it absorbed as much on the actual sponge itself. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it close up. The product that is on the sponge is just on the surface. It hasn't seeped into the actual sponge. So I feel like a lot of the product has stayed on my skin, which is always good because that means it'll make your product go further. Also, it has given a nice even application. I'm not disappointed with that. I don't know if I would say it's airbrushed, but it's definitely nice. Also, this doesn't, I know I've wet it and I've wrung it out, but this doesn't feel moist or wet like a lot of other beauty sponges do. So this is the application for that. I'm now going to apply with an original beauty blender on this side to see the difference of the two sponges. Okay, so the beauty blender side went on, and I do feel like it gives a nice finish. Both sides give a very nice finish. However, and I don't know if you can see this on camera because I'm looking so up close, I can see a definite line down the middle of my face versus the flocked side versus the, I say flocked, but I really mean microfiber. I say flocked because it's flocked. The microfiber side versus the beauty blender side. The beauty blender side definitely has a much lighter coverage of foundation, and I think that's because the sponge itself actually has picked up much more of the foundation while I'm blending it out. You can see this side has a much more heavy coverage than this side. Like, I can see a lot more of my skin showing through on the Beauty Blender side versus the Juno Co side, which, interesting. As far as finish, I don't really feel like the Juno Co side gives any different finish than the Beauty Blender side. Like, they both give the same kind of flawless, airbrushy finish. I did use the same foundation. I used the same mixture. So I'm not like, it's not a foundation issue at all. I definitely, seeing them side by side, I definitely prefer the microfiber side versus the Beauty Blender side. Again, looking like up close and personal. And then here are the sponges. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. Here are the sponges next to each other. If you can see as I'm like moving this around, you can still see a lot of the yellow from the microfiber sponge underneath, meaning that the product is mainly just on the surface, whereas the Beauty Blender side, I feel like there's a lot more product that has been absorbed into the actual sponge itself. I'm going to go and finish my brows and eyes off camera so that we can come back and do a little bit of cream contouring and just concealing with these sponges to see if there's any differences in those applications as well. Alright, eyebrows, eyes, lashes, done. We're gonna do a little bit of cream contouring and cream concealing. Why do I keep saying cream concealing? Just concealing with our sponges to see how it all goes. So I just changed moisturizers and like my skin is not appreciating it, but that's okay. First I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour stick in shadow. Just a little there, a little there, a little there, a little there. Do a nice big X on that double chin. First I'm going to take my Juno sponge and I'm going to put a little bit of setting spray on it. It actually did a really nice job. I oftentimes have a hard time blending out these contour sticks with sponges, and it did not pick up a lot of the product. It kept a lot of it there on my skin, which is really nice. Alright, so now we're going in with the Beauty Blender. Again, some setting spray. Okay. It still blended it out very nice. However, I feel like the Beauty Blender did pick up a lot more of the product, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Let's move on to concealing. I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer with the satin finish, and I'm just going to put it under my eyes, but I'm going to do one side at a time because this concealer has a tendency to set. So I'm just going to do one side at a time. We're going to do the Beauty Blender side first. Now the Juno Co. I don't know. I liked the feeling of the Beauty Blender better for concealer, but I like the coverage and blend out of the Juno Co side for concealer. I don't know. I'm going to go apply powder and finish the rest of the face, and then I'll be back for some final thoughts. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. Battle of the Sponges. Microfiber Juno against OG Beauty Blender. What do we think? This is the Beauty Blender side. This is the microfiber side. Honestly, I like the microfiber side a little bit better only because the foundation it was so much more of a full coverage. Like, I didn't feel like the sponge picked up as much of the foundation, and so when I was blending it out, it just blended out a little bit like thicker and nicer and had a little bit more full coverage than the Beauty Blender side. However, the Beauty Blender did do the cream contour. It blended that out much better and easier, although to be honest, I usually use a brush to blend out cream contour. I do think that the Beauty Blender did the cream contour better. Then for concealer, I don't know, I feel like it's a tie for different reasons. There's better coverage with the microfiber side, but it felt better and it blended a little bit easier with the Beauty Blender side. I don't know. I feel like there's benefits to both, and I would use both for different reasons. Like for foundation, all day, every day, this microfiber, it's worth the $6. I think these are $6. Again, other companies might have them for less, but the Juno Co ones are $6 at Target. For foundation, bar none, this gave a much better coverage than the Beauty Blender. For cream contour and concealer though, I might pick Beauty Blender. And like, they make little mini ones, so it wouldn't be far-fetched to think you could use this one for foundation and then this one for like concealer and cream contouring. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you even notice a difference? I can't tell in my monitor, so like, can you guys even tell a difference between the sides? I think if you're looking for an alternative to a Beauty Blender and you're looking for something different, like texture-wise, I mean, $6 for a beauty sponge isn't that bad at all, to be honest, so it wouldn't be a bad investment. I also don't know if I was a big fan of this shape, the flat bottom with a tip. I think I would have preferred like a fully round bottom, or like my Wet n Wild sponges that have like the beveled edge and the round bottom. So much better. So I'll have to look for different shapes. But what do we think? I'm living for this eye look though. Oh, this orange. Living for it. I will link everything that I use down in the description box below so you can check them out on your own time, especially these sponges. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Have you used a microfiber or flocked sponge? Do you like the beauty sponges better? Do you use brushes? Let me know all of that in the comment section below. Let's start a conversation. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on any more videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys.